Hi, I'm LaShunda Hill. I am a state strategist here at the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth in Washington, D.C., and I am a Youth Justice Leadership Institute Fellow. I think juvenile justice and criminal justice work in particular really started out when I was really young. But hearing a lot of stories of my family members who had come in contact with the child welfare system or the juvenile justice system or the criminal justice system, who were locked up or had been locked up or on parole or on probation, and really seeing in very real ways how it impacted their life, years after they had actually left an institution, really started me on a quest to try to figure out what are these systems, why do they seem to like my family and my community so much that we interact with them all the time, and how can I change that? Here at the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth, we do litigation work, but we also do legislative advocacy work. And so my job as a state strategist is to work directly with our state partners to develop a legislative campaign strategy around specifically abolishing juvenile life without parole, but also to hopefully pass legislation that is progressive, that's broad, and really reflects what the Supreme Court has come down with on how kids are different from adults. We work with a lot of states. But the exciting thing this session is that we have one state in particular, Connecticut, that is potentially posed to pass some really, really great legislation post-Miller around juvenile life without parole and kids who commit serious crimes. And so my advocacy project, and I'm like smiling because I think it's great, my advocacy project specifically focuses on helping to build up the state level coalition there, to include impacted communities, to include formerly incarcerated youth, and along with legislative advocates and traditional sort of organizations that do work on this, to push for positive progressive legislative reform. I think the Youth Justice Leadership Institute is just immensely important in this work. It can be very, very isolating when you're working within systems that are broken, that are imperfect, that are frankly dysfunctional. And oftentimes you can feel like you're out there on your own, like you're fighting by yourself. And I think that the benefit of YJLI is that you have a community of people who are right there with you, who are experiencing this as you experience it, people that you can go to for support, for advice, for input, not just in your cohort, but broadly within the NJJN network. When this experience ends, I'll be in a better position to actually change the communities that I care about, to actually change kids' lives, and not just do the change, but be empowered to lead the change. And I think that's different than just empowering people to want to see change. And I think that's the thing that YJLI does so well, and that makes it so invaluable. Really, the cohorts and the years that hopefully YJLI will continue to exist will eventually build up a cadre of young progressive leaders from across the country who have the resources, the knowledge, and the training to lead movements.